On Wednesday, the 24th of June, Russia staged a Grand Victory Day military parade in Moscow, on Red Square, to commemorate the 75th anniversary of the end of the Great Patriotic War against Nazi Germany in 1945. The event should have taken place on the 9th of May, but due to the COVID-19 pandemic, it had to be postponed. What you're about to watch is a unique analysis presented by the Army Recognition editorial team of the combat vehicles, armored personnel carriers, infantry fighting vehicles, main battle tanks, air defense vehicles, missile systems, and more, displayed by the Russian Army at the Victory Day parade of the Russian Armed Forces. The Russian Army involved a series of vehicles and pieces of military equipment either so far unknown or participating for the first time. Russian President Vladimir Putin is always stressing the patriotic importance of this parade. This is why World War II veterans systematically play a first-line role. Hence the parade opening by the batch of T-34 tanks that made such a bad surprise to the German troops, including their formidable Tigr-M tanks. The Russian Army has restored several T-34s in factory condition. In 1940, the first T-34s were armed with a 76mm gun, then an 85mm gun. Among the many other World War II vehicles restored in pristine condition, either Russian-made or US or British-made and delivered in the framework of the fantastic Lend-Lease Act, assault guns Su-100 made a strong impression. The Russian Army displayed two versions of the Kamaz 53-949 Typhoon K based on a 4x4 chassis. One is fitted with a one-man turret armed with a 12.7mm heavy machine gun, the other with the arbalete remote control weapon station. The Typhoon K is a 4x4 mine-protected armored vehicle manufactured by Rem Diesel, a subsidiary of Kamaz. The hull of the vehicle provides ballistic and mine protection against the firing of small arms calibers, armor-piercing ammunition, and explosion blast of 8 kilo TNT under the floor, or the 10 kilo TNT explosive under the wheels. The second variant of the Typhoon K is fitted with an Arbalete DM remote control weapon station, and with a Cord 12.7mm heavy machine gun. The K-4386 Typhoon V D-V was developed and designed by the Russian companies GSC Plant of Special Vehicles and Kamaz. The vehicle is motorized with a Kamaz diesel engine developing 350 horsepower. It can reach 105 km per hour and a maximum cruising range of 1200 km. The Bnp M Berezak is an upgraded version of the Soviet-made BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicle with the same two-man turret as the standard BMP-2 armed with a stabilized 30mm cannon and a 7.62mm PKT crucial machine gun. The BMP-3 is a tracked amphibious infantry fighting vehicle, the successor of the BMP-1 and BMP-2, which entered service in the Soviet Army in 1990. The main armament of the BMP-3 is a 100mm semi-automatic rifled gun missile launcher that can fire either high explosive shells or anti-tank guided missiles. The 2S-38 Derivatia PVO is a new Russian self-propelled anti-aircraft gun based on the chassis of the BMP-3. It is designed to engage low-flying aircraft, helicopters, UAVs, cruise missiles and air-to-ground missiles. The 2S-38 is fitted with a remotely controlled weapon station armed with a 57mm automatic cannon. The Kroganet is a new tracked infantry fighting vehicle. The first version was fitted with a turret armed with a 2A42 30mm automatic cannon. The new version showcased here is fitted with the Epoca turret, a remotely controlled weapon station armed with a 30mm automatic cannon, a 7.62mm coaxial machine gun, and two launchers for Kornet anti-tank guided missiles mounted on each side of the turret. The T-15 is a new generation of Russian tracked infantry fighting vehicles. Previously, the T-15 was armed mainly with a 30mm automatic gun, but at this parade, the T-15 appeared fitted with a remotely operated weapon station and with a 57mm automatic cannon. This cannon is also mounted on the 220 M Baikal remotely operated weapon station. The gun's maximum range is 14.5 km with a maximum rate of fire of 80 rounds per minute. The Bnp T-72, or Terminator 2, fire support vehicle is based on the chassis of the T-72 tank. It weighs 44 tons. The vehicle is operated by a three-man crew. The vehicle's main armament is made of twin 30mm automatic guns with an ammunition load of 850 rounds and a semi-automatic laser-guided missile system with 4 ready-to-launch Ataka anti-tank guided missiles having a maximum range of 6 km. The 30mm cannons have an effective range of 1,500 meters against ground targets. The T-72b3 M, also called T-72b4, is an upgraded version of the T-72b3, with the latest modernized version of the T-72. According to Russian military engineers, the T-72b3 M is comparable to the more advanced T90, but at a much lower cost. The main armament of the T-72b3 M consists of a 125mm smoothbore gun. The gun system features reduced recoil and a stabilized gun mount. The cannon can also fire reflex anti-tank guided missile system, designated AT-11 Sniper by NATO. The tank is operated by a three-man crew. The T80 M is an upgraded version of the T80b-V. It has a multi-channel sight, a 125mm gun, a 12.7mm NSVT anti-aircraft machine gun, and a 7.62mm PKT coaxial machine gun. It also fires reflex anti-tank missiles. The T80 M is motorized with an upgraded gas turbine engine developing 1,250 horsepower. The tank can reach 70 km an hour and has a range of 500 km. The new engine improves the tank mobility, especially in harsh Arctic conditions. The T14 Armata is the newest Russian main battle tank. It was unveiled during the Victory Parade of 2015 and experimented in Syria. The T14 Armata is fitted with an unmanned turret. The three-man crew is placed at the front of the hull. The unmanned turret is armed with a new generation of 125mm smoothbore gun, fitted with an automatic loader and 32 rounds ready to use. The main gun can also fire laser-guided missiles with a range of up to 12 km. The T14 Armata is equipped with the Afghanit active protection system, which seems similar to the Israeli Trophy. It's able to intercept and destroy incoming anti-tank missiles and rockets. The Afghanit includes 4 sets of 12 launch tubes. These tubes can launch unguided projectiles with a high explosive warhead. The T90 M Model 2017, also nicknamed ProRev 3, is an upgraded variant of the export version of the T90 MS. Its armament consists of a 125mm smoothbore gun able to fire standard ammunition but also reflex anti-tank guided missiles. The secondary armament includes a PKT 7.62mm coaxial machine gun and a remotely operated weapon station armed with a 12.7mm heavy machine gun too. The 2S33 M-SM is an improved version of the 2S19 M-S 152mm self-propelled howitzer, armed with a new 152mm gun that has a greater range of fire. The 2S33 howitzer can now fire farther than 40 km, compared to the 2S19, which had a maximum firing range of 25 km. The 2S35 Koalicja SV is a new generation of self-propelled tracked howitzer based on the 2S19 chassis but fitted with a new turret. The Koalicja SV is armed with the new 2A88 152mm gun. The 2S35 is able to fire a new generation of 9K25 shells. The 152mm Krasnopol laser-guided projectile, which has a maximum range of 20 km. The Tornado S is a modernized version of the BM-30 Smash, fitted with a GLONASS antenna mounted on the crew cabin. As for the modernized version of the BM-21, the Tornado G, the updated version of the BM-30 is equipped with a GLONASS satellite guidance system and automated fire control system. It can fire rockets at a maximum range of 70 km. The BM-30 Smersh launcher vehicle is equipped with 12 launcher tubes for the 300mm rockets. The Tigr-M missile, designated SS-26 Stone by NATO, is a short-range tactical missile system that replaced the Oka, or SS-23 Spider, that had been terminated under the Intermediate Nuclear Forces Treaty. The development of the system was undertaken by the Columnar Engineering Design Bureau during the 1990s under the project name Tender. The Tigr-M has a range of 400 km with a potential extension to 500 km, which NATO claims is a violation of the INF Treaty. The Tor M2U is an upgraded version of the Tor M2 short-range air defense missile system. It is equipped with a new operating system with better algorithm to recognize, classify and prioritize targets, enabling the Tor M2U to engage 4 threats simultaneously. It can destroy moving targets with a range of 12 kilometers. The Buk M3 medium-range surface-to-air missile system, nicknamed Viking, is a modernized version of the Buk M2. It features advanced electronic components and a new missile. It should be regarded as a completely new system. The S400V is an improved version of the S400V mobile air defense missile system derived from the S400 M, designated SA-23 Gladiator by NATO. The Russian armed forces have planned to upgrade 9 S400V3 brigades to the S400V4 standard by the end of 2020. The S400V4 is equipped with up-to-date digital radar control systems. The Russian army equipped its first brigade with S400V4s in 2014. The new long-range missile travels at hypersonic speed, about 9,000 km per hour, at maximum 400 km away for a kill, while the short-range SAM intercept small, fast targets within the 150 km radius. The Bnp M is the latest generation of airborne infantry fighting vehicle that can be airdropped to provide firepower and support to airborne troops. It is an upgraded variant of the BMD-4. The BMD-4M is fitted with a 2-man turret armed with a 2A70 100mm caliber gun, coupled to a 30mm 2A72 cannon and a 7.62mm PKT coaxial machine gun. The BTR MDM is of all-welded aluminum construction, providing the crew with protection from small arms fire and shell splinters. The crew consists of a commander, a driver, and 13 people. The BTR MDM Rakushka is equipped with a remote control weapon station mounted to the top left side of the hull, armed with a 7.62mm or a 12.7mm machine gun. Another 7.62 machine gun is mounted at the front side of the hull. 2 smoke grenade dischargers are mounted on each side at the front of the vehicle. The TOS-1A is a heavy flamethrower system designed for the fire support of infantry and tanks, destroying personnel, light armored and transport vehicles in concealed environments and under the shelter in various kinds of offensive and defensive combat action. The armament of the TOS-1A consists of a block launcher including 24 guide pipes for 220mm unguided rockets. The whole system is mounted on the center of a tracked armored vehicles. The rocket nose is equipped with special thermobaric explosives. At missile fuse activation on the target area, each rocket dispenses thermobaric explosive all round. The new TOS-2 is based on the 6x6 Ural truck chassis. The truck is fitted with an armored crew cab. The rear of the truck chassis is fitted with a launcher station made of a container with 3 rows of 8 rocket launcher tubes. According to Russian military sources, it can fire 220mm rockets with thermobaric and smoke incendiary warheads. The vehicle is also equipped with an onboard computerized fire control system, inertial navigation and aiming systems. The Icbm remote control mine-laying engineering system includes combat vehicles with transport launcher containers with munitions and fused mines of various types, and also a transporter loader vehicle. All of the Icbm system's armament is mounted on the chassis of a Kamaz truck, equipped with an armored cabin and an automatic weather station. The Pantsir-SM is a new gun missile air defense system in the family of the Pantsir. The vehicle is based on a Kamaz Typhoon K 8x8 chassis. The Pantsir-SM is superior to the Pantsir-S1 by 1.5 to 2 times. It incorporates a multifunctional targeting radar section, increasing target detection range from 40 to 75 km and engagement range from 20 to 40 km, thus twice more efficient than the current Pantsir-SM. The weapon station is fitted on a new Kamaz 8x8 chassis fitted with an armored cab. The Pantsir-SM, or SA-22 Griot NATO code name, is an air defense missile gun system. It consists of 12 surface-to-air guided missiles and 2 30mm automatic guns. It is fitted with a radar capable of detecting aerial targets with an effective surface of dispersion of up to 2 or 3 square meters at a distance of more than 30 kilometers and track them down from a distance of over 24 kilometers. The Pantsir-SA is a new short-range air defense missile system using the Pantsir-SM weapon station. The system is specially designed to be used in the Arctic region. It is based on the chassis of the T-30b3 M all-terrain vehicle consisting of 2 tracked vehicle units linked by a steering mechanism. The Pantsir-SA is fitted with a weapon station similar to the Pantsir-SM, but without the 30mm guns. The main armament consists of 18 launchers for surface-to-air guided missiles. The missiles can hit a target at 1,200 to 20,000 meters, at a maximum altitude of 15,000 meters. The S350E Vityaz is a new mobile ground-to-air defense system designed, developed and manufactured in Russia by Almaz Antey. The Vityaz is mounted on an 8x8 truck chassis. It's a dual system, whereby each of the standard containers can be replaced by a pack of 4 smaller and shorter missiles. The vertical launch truck carries 12 tubular containers. The S400 Triumph is a long-range surface-to-air missile system produced by Almaz Antey. The S400 entered service with the Russian Armed Forces in 2007, replacing the S300. The possibility of using air defense missiles with various effective ranges makes it possible to set up layered air defense and non-strategic anti-missile defense systems. The S400 missile has a maximum range of 400 kilometers. The command and control vehicle of the BAL anti-ship missile defense system is based on an MZKT 8x8 truck chassis. The command center is fitted with a Garpoon surface search radar. The KH-35 missiles use inertial guidance and active radar homing in the terminal phase. The effective range of the missile's radar is around 20 kilometers. Instead of the BAL Commander Center, the Monolith B active and passive over-the-horizon surface search system can also be used. The command vehicle is fitted with a large NBC protected shelter. The BAL is a coastal defense missile system that uses KH-35 anti-ship cruise missiles. The launcher vehicle is based on an 8x8 MZKT chassis and carries 8 containers for the KH-35 missiles. This missile is a sea-skimming missile that flies at Mach 08. The 145 kilo shaped charge, high explosive warhead, is effective against medium-sized naval targets such as frigates. The maximum range of this missile is 120 kilometers. The Tigr-M is a 4x4 armored tactical vehicle. It features a welded hull that provides Stanak 4569 Level 1 protection against 5.56mm and 7.62mm bullets. The vehicle weighs some 8 tons and can carry a payload of 1,200 kilos or 6 fully equipped soldiers with individual weapons. The vehicle can carry additional armaments such as a 6B-41 Pecheneg. Kamaz 63-968 Typhoon, also called Typhoon K, is a family of Russian multifunctional, modular, armored, mine-resistant vehicles of MRAP. The Typhoon family is part of Russia's Typhoon program launched in 2010. Both Kamaz and Gaz Group are taking part in this program. Each one is developing its own family of vehicles. Kamaz 63-968 6x6 Typhoon K weighs. The Patrol is a 4x4 armored vehicle chassis based on the Kamaz 43502 truck. The Patrol chassis has a conventional layout different from that of the baseline analog. The vehicle accommodates 10 men, and its basic armor protection meets BR4 Ghost standard protection against 5.4 and 7.62mm bullets fired from Kalashnikov assault rifles. The patrol vehicle weighs 12.7 tons. With a payload of 1.5 tons, it can transport 10 people. The Ural VV is a 6x6 armored personnel carrier vehicle based on an Ural truck fitted with an armored crew cab, an armored troop compartment providing protection against small calibers and shell splinters. The rear part of the vehicle can accommodate 8 infantrymen. The vehicle can reach 90 km/h. The Yars Rs-24 is a mobile nuclear intercontinental ballistic missile that can be mounted on a carrier truck or deployed in silos. The first production of Yars began in 2004. The layout of the vehicle is similar to that of the Tigr-M, designated SS-27 by NATO. The Rs-24 Icbm is a 3-stage solid propellant, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, the MIRV. This intercontinental ballistic missile has a range of 10,500 kilometers. The missile uses an upgraded guidance system using the inertial and GLONASS system. As for the Rs-12 M2 or T-M SS-27 missile. The K-17 Boomerang is an 8x8 armored personnel carrier developed by the Russian defense industry to replace the old BTR family. The vehicle is equipped with an electrically powered unmanned turret mounted at the center of the hull. The turret is armed with a 2A42 30mm automatic gun. A PKT 7.62mm coaxial machine gun is mounted to the left side of the gun. 2 launchers of Cornet EM anti-tank guided missiles are mounted on each side of the turrets. With the Boomerang, we are closing this analysis, but we warmly recommend you to visit our website, armyrecognition.com, to read the analysis we published on the 25th of June, with much more details about all the vehicles we have just briefly presented